Welcome back everyone, I'm Cape-Based Games, this is FTL, and today we're carrying on with our Rock Type A cruiser run. Things are looking great, we've just got the 4th shield bubble, we've got all 4 weapons online, fully upgraded teleporter, additional boarding crew, lots of money, everything's looking good, and we've finally got lots of fuel. So let's carry on straight away and get into Sector 7, you've only got one choice, looks like we're fighting the Mantis this week. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Oh, let's have a look at this map. There's a distress beacon here, so that's the first thing we're going to do. Otherwise, the rest of this map looks really nice. Lots of interconnections, so we can just diddle around anywhere, really. Lovely. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. Let's cut them out carefully with our beam weapon and they'll give us a reward. And they say thank you very much and give us 2 fuel, 1 more drone and another 50 scrap. Lovely. Onwards to the only ping we can reach. Easy choice there. A rebel ship approaches cautiously. Personally, says the captain, I'd have stuck with the Federation, but I'm a soldier, sir, and I'm no use without a war to fight. Raise your shields. Okay, let's have a look at these douchebags. These have an enemy combat drone, which will do between 1 and 3 shield damage. A little laser, which will do 1 shield. Beam drone. Theoretically, these guys can hurt us, so if we put the 4th shield up, it makes it less likely that they're going to hurt us. They also have a missile, so we're going to need our defense drone out and hope that, or indeed their own missile, don't hit our drone, which has happened to us before. They do have 4 crew and an anti-personnel drone which will fight our crew in close combat. And they also have a med bay, which is annoying, but they do not have a repair drone. So, my plan is, we're going to use the Artemis to destroy their med bay and our lasers, or maybe the Artemis to damage the drone control, try and turn off the anti-personnel drone. No, I think I was right the first time. We're going to Artemis the med bay to break it and then use our lasers to smash the drone control. Because they have 3 drones, and I know from experience the anti-personnel drone needs 2 power, this combat drone needs 2 power, and that beam drone needs 2 power. This system has at least 6 power in it, so we need to hit it with like all our weapons to try and smash it and turn the anti-personnel drone off. Then when the Artemis is here, we're going to board them, and we're going to keep boarding them with everyone and get a 4-on-4, try and keep this drone out of it and no one able to fix the med bay. Let's see if my plan works out. All the weapons are ready. Artemis, go. Missed. Fantastic start. Let's just wait for the Artemis to spool up again, shall we? And we shall try that again. Artemis is ready already. Artemis, go. Yes. Weapons. Hull laser, go. Heavy laser, go. Good. Hull beam before that comes back on. Let's do that and the weapons. Okay. I'm not sure if it got destroyed, but let's put the first 2 people in here to stop them repairing the med bay. I think the anti-personnel drone's offline. We've taken that offline. It looks like that's offline as well. So if we put the Artemis in here again, it will damage the crew member who's there and keep the drone control off. Yeah, that's excellent. All the drones are down. So now our relief boarding crew can go in here and drag the other 2 down here. Lovely. Excellent. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Just on occasion. Let's just get a 4-on-2 in their shield room. There we go. Lovely. Close combat bonus for everyone. We find a weapon on our ship with no crew available to stop you. We can install it on our own and we get ourselves a pike beam and 31 more scrap. Nice. And apparently our Mantis has picked up some close combat experience. So that's nice. Come in. Is anyone maximum fisticuffs yet? No, not quite. Getting anyone max trained in punching would be really good. But there was an example why we need all 4 of our weapons and all the power bars in the world, so we can do things like that. Pike beam's nice, but I think the hull beam's probably better. Yeah, because it does double damage on systemless rooms. We'll just keep it like that. I think I'm going to go up on this map because down doesn't look... Oh no, well, down doesn't link anywhere apart from here, so let's just go back. A Mantis vessel flashes past your view screen, weapons and engines at full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. You can aid a civilian ship or stay out of it. Well, we're aiding it, even though this is a massive Mantis bomber. Let's go for it. You frown, power up the weapons, and prepare to engage the Mantis ship. Not today. So let's pause and have a look at them. They have a missile, so defense drone goes out. They have a burst laser Mark III, which does 5 shots, but we've got 4 layers of shield and a 30% evasion chance. They have no med bay, and they're boarding us. We're going to get a crew kill here, everybody. Here come their 2 Mantis. Oh, that's quite interesting. Okay, if we let one of them in, and then put these 2 in here, and then this one here, we should get a 3-on-2 here and a 2-on-1 here before this Mantis breaks down the door. Good, and because it's trying to break down the door, it's not taking any notice of it being attacked. Now it is. We've just about shot down the missile, and we've killed it. Excellent. The Mantis died as soon as it teleported back aboard. So yay. They've shot down the defense drone, and their missile's going to fire before we're ready. So we need to Artemis their shields. Excellent, it hit. And then hull laser the weapons, heavy laser the weapons, hull beam the weapons. Please turn the missile off. Oh, balls. Ow. That hurt. Did us 3 hull damage, set us on fire. God damn it. Right. You guys come in here and smash the weapons. Because these guys are trying to fix their shields. I shall destroy your weapons the old-fashioned way. With my fists of fury. Oh, we've also turned off their oxygen, so that's good, I think. We've put the fires out by venting the room, so let's come in here and smash the weapons. Here they come, they're going to try and fight us, but it's going to be a 4-on-2. Then this fight is done. Debbie, you can just go and get healed. With no more life signs detected on the ship, we strip it of 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 67 plus 6, 73 more scrap. And let's contact the civilians. And the civilians just did a runner, which is probably wise. Let's get out of here before it runs out of oxygen and kills us all. Did anyone get a level up out of that fisticuffs moment? No, but Beth looks like she's really close. Cubbin is close. Airtomb's fairly close. We'll get people max trained in fisticuffs pretty soon. Right, let's push on. Let's go here, because neither of these is a store, so I'm not particularly interested in them. We do have 180 scrap, and we can't really upgrade the ship too much more. Well, we can, but I'm not gonna. You see something moving in the shadow of the beacon, but all remains still. Empty pings, really annoying. Ooh, distress call. Hello, we used our last FTL fuel to jump to this station. The indicator burnt out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war has spread to this sector. We've been stranded here ever since. I would give them the fuel, but I've only got 9, so sorry. Bye bye. Oh, there's a store right here. We could have given them the fuel. Sorry. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind this beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. Right, they have a whacking great big missile, so defense drone goes out. They have a heavy laser Mark II, which only does 2 shots, so we don't need all of the shields. So we'll dump all the power into evasion, just in case our drone dies or something. They have no medbay and 4 crew and no teleporters, so let's just teleport on board. A, because 3 of our 4 people boarding them are rocks and have 150 health, and B, because the 4th one is a Mantis who does like 15 or 20% extra damage anyway. We should win this fight in 1 boarding action. Especially if I drag these guys here and then every one of them will get a 4-on-2. Oh, god damn. Well, our drone missed their missile and their missile hit us in the drone bay, destroyed it, killed the system repair drone and set it on fire. That's about as bad as it gets. As I said, defense drones do not always hit missiles, they just try to hit them. I mean, I would have got the system repair drone to repair it, but it can't because it's dead and the drone control smashed anyway. Right, that's that done. NJ, please go and fix that. God damn it. 45% chance of that missing us, and it didn't. It hit us. Right, system repair. You can help the NG. There you go. Look at how fast system repair drones fix things. Oh, a mix of that and the NG. Right, there we go. Everyone back on station, please. We'll just turn the system repair drone off, power up the shields, and we'll go to the store. Upon arriving at the beacon, you're hailed by a well-spoken mantis. Hail, traveller, these are dangerous times. Perhaps you find yourself in need of services. He appears to be a trader, and indeed he is. We're going to sell the pike beam because we don't need it. We're going to buy all the fuel because we do need it. The healing burst, which is a bomb you can fire at the enemy ship, which heals your own crew for 100, so a bit crap. Pike beam, we just sold one of them, and a breach. We've already got one of them. Scrap recovery arm, don't really need a second one. Automated reloader for 10% faster weapon cycle. It's nice and we're rich, so we'll take it. Alright, that'll do nicely. And then, with the rest of our money, I think I'm just going to try and upgrade our engines. Another 2. There's a distress beacon here. Let's do that. You arrive at the beacon and immediately detect a pirate ship. It seems this distress beacon was a trap. Okay, and this eye icon here indicates a cloaking device, so this thing's going to go translucent, and when it's translucent and cloaked, our weapons don't spool up and we cannot teleport in or out. The crew eyes, they have a mantis, a rock, a human and an NG, and they've got a gigantic 4-man medical bay. Weapons wise, I think I see a laser that does 2, a laser that does 1, and a halberd beam. So in theory, if they all fire at the same time and all the lasers hit, they can hurt us. And they've instantly cloaked. We're going to have to wait for our weapons to cycle round, and then they'll probably cloak, and then next time they decloak, we'll fire our weapons and then board them instantly. Because we need to smash their med bay. That's the simple fact of it. I'm waiting for them to decloak, because then that should give us enough time to teleport both of our sets of crew on board. Okay, let's see. As soon as they decloak, Artemis in their mid bay, and everything else pretty much in the mid bay as well. Artemis, go. Damn, missed. Hull laser, go. Heavy laser, go. Hull beam. Oh, hull beam, you can actually have a go at their weapons and the cloaking device. And the first set of crew are going to jump into the med bay right now. Second set are going in here. Now this is a slug cruiser that they're flying, and slugs automatically heal breaches. Come on. Yep. I want to Artemis their cloaking device now, if I can. Excellent. Just to stop it from cloaking before we can get back on board. And then I'm going to go for their shields. Good, that's just pulled at least one of them out of the med base. We've got a 4-on-3. There you go, someone's maximum trained in fisticuffs. Here comes in the NG again, it doesn't matter. 4-on-1 on an NG. And the fight is done. With the crew dead, we get 4 fuel and 94 scrap, I think. Yes, we do. And at least one of our people got maximum train. Yep, max and air tomb. Oh, that's good. So I think Huts and Cubbin are going to be the first 2 in now. So Huts goes there, Cubbin goes here, and the 2 that are maximum trained will be the second ones in now. Just to give the other 2 a chance to actually get trained. But that's good, because they're now, what, 20% more damage? Yes, excellent. How long have we got? Let's just go down towards the exit, and then we'll see how long we've got. There are a number of ships stationed around the rest stop. You immediately receive a message saying, if you're looking for bodies to fill your ship, you've come to the right place. We can hire more people, but we don't need anyone. We've got everyone we need, and none of these are better than anything we have, so... Number 3, not hire anyone. Ooh, one more store before the exit? Why not? Let's see. What exotic wares do you have for us? The rebels are already here. The crew bases for impact, but none comes. The sensors report the unmanned rebel supply ship has malfunctioned and stuck in vending mode. For a little bit of scrap, you can take your pick. Okay, it's giving us... Ooh, reverse ion field. That's really nice. Ion bomb is amazing. And another mantis. Oh, I have decisions to make here. I really want that reverse ion field, so we're going to get rid of the shield charge booster. And then buy the reverse ion field, because that gives us a 50% chance to negate ion damage, and that stacks. So if you get 2 of them, you're immune. I really want to get the ion bomb, so we're going to buy that. And that means we don't need the breach bomb anymore, so that can go away. And I really want that second mantis. Who can we get rid of? Who can we fire to get the second mantis? Huts maybe? I mean, he's not really doing anything else. But then I do quite like rocks. But then everyone else is max trained in all their things. Okay, we're gonna fire Hertz. You go to this tab and go to Huts, dismiss, yes, accept, back to the store, gonna buy Lysandra. And now we have 2 mantis in the boarding thing. Because mantis, I believe, come with a native plus 10 or 15% damage. And obviously, if they get trained up, they get an extra 20% on top, and they're really fast. So they're like the best boarding crew. Rocks are a close second because of their high health and immunity to fire. So if we set fire to something, we can put the mantis here and here, and then get the 4 rocks to go and board things. Otherwise, it's mantis all the way, baby. Do we need anything else from the store? I don't think so. I think we're looking pretty nice. This is a nice loadout here. One thing I'm going to buy is the level 3 medbay. Just because it takes too long to heal rocks, so when it's level 3 it will heal rocks nice and fast. Pixel perfect. Let's get our way to the Sector 8. You've arrived at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump into the next sector. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. We can hail them, but we've only got 39 scrap. Let's just attack him before he can attack. Let's have a fight. Okay, they have 2 missile launchers. This is bad because they will both fire at the same time, and our drone can only shoot like 1 of them. But they do only have, for their other weapon, a heavy laser Mark II, which does 2 shots. So we only need 2 layers of shield, which has allowed me to put an evasion all the way up to 51. They have no cloak, they have no medical bay, they have no crew teleporters, so we can just jump in and murder these guys. Mantis on mantis. Okay, double mantis on double mantis, not the best. But we do need to damage their weapons to turn off at least one of these missiles before that happens. But it worked. So let's get the rocks in here. Lovely. 2 on 1 here, 2 on 1 here. He's going to run up here because they're obsessed with their shield room. Mantis are going to go in here and try and get some close combat experience by breaking even more of their weapons before the rocks kill the NG. Hopefully we'll get a little bit. Yep, looks like the Lysandra got 1. There are no more life signs, so we strip it of 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 70 scrap. Lovely. Let's just run the mantis in here, teleport everyone home. Yep, Lysandra got 2. Wow, that was quick. And Cubbins on 6 out of 8. So yeah. Mantis do not take very long to train up in close combat. Well, let me tell you that. Because of their natural amplitude for it, they train up really fast. Things heal up really fast in the medbay when you maximum power it, like I just did. Okay, let's go. Sector 8, the last stand. This is it. End of game. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" We're explaining that we're being chased by a massive fleet, but it's a bit late because they're here already. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief amongst the officers. General Turzil of the Engie Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. And we're explaining that the entire rebel fleet is commanded and controlled by a single ship, and if we can take out that ship, their fleet will disperse, and we'll win. Admiral Tully responds, "Right, it's settled then. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other various repair stations in the sector can provide aid as well. Good luck." So they give us 10 fuel and repair 10 hull points. And welcome to Sector 8. This is the Federation base. This is the rebel flagship. This dotted line indicates where it's moving to in the next turn. It is trying to get to the base. If it spends 3 turns at base, we lose the game. Now this is all hatched out because it's under invasion by the rebels. This red ping means that the rebels are about to take control. And if you land on a ping which has been taken control of, it's an extremely difficult fight, and the only reward you get is 1 fuel to let you escape. We're going to go to this repair facility, not because we need repairs, but because it's going to give us a butt ton of everything. 5 fuel, 4 missiles, 5 drones, and another 41 scrap. Lovely. We're not going to go up here because it's too far away from the base. We're just going to hit this one, this one, and this one, and wait for the enemy flagship to arrive. Earning as much scrap as we can on the way. Although this sector is still under Federation control, a small scout has slipped past the fleet. You move in to engage it. Okay, we see enemy boarding drones, so defense drone 1 goes out to kill that. They have a burst laser mark 2, which will do 3 shots, and a halberd beam, which does 2 damage, so we're going to need 4 layers of shield. They do have a med bay, but they don't have a cloak or a teleporter. They do have a defense drone, so the Artemis isn't going to be of any use, so let's just power up the teleporter and get to murderizing people. We don't even have to turn off their mid-base, strictly speaking, at the moment. We'll wait until people run in there and then we'll try and kill it. Because their little mid-bay can only hold 2 people, and 4 people are going to need healing. And now, all of us are going to go in the shield room and get a 4-on-2, and the lasers are hopefully going to demolish their mid-bay. Excellent. Didn't quite kill it though, so you can go in here and finish this guy off and then go back in the shield room and help the Mantis. There we go, 4-on-2, lovely jubbly. Mantis is in bad health, but it'll be fine. Now that their ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it. Eventually, you find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. It's another Mantis. So we get 39 scrap, which will be 42 scrap, and Hager, if you want Hager. If he was crew damage trained, I might take him, but as it is, no. Goodbye, Mr. Hager. Good luck on your forward adventures. We do not require your services. Let's just power up the med bay, get everyone hit, fixed up. Bloop, there we go. Lovely. And move onwards. Luckily, none of these are about to be invaded. As you'll see, because the rebel fleet has invaded this entire sector, they don't just invade things in the path of the flagship. They'll just randomly take over anywhere, including the repair stations. The sheer scale of the destruction in the distance is almost breathtaking. Unfortunately, your position as an independent observer doesn't last for very long. Okay, another enemy with a defense drone. This is the defense drone Mark II. This can shoot down laser blasts as well, so that's not great. They do have a missile, so we need a defense drone. Weapons wise, they have a burst laser which can do 2, and a combat drone which can also do 2. So for that reason, we're going to go 4 shields, because that should make us immune. And then we're just going to have to wait for the weapons to charge up and board them. Get in there, chaps. Again, we're going to wait until someone goes in the med bay, and then we're going to try and break it, but it's going to be difficult because of that defense drone. Right, second boarding crew can go in now. Get a 4-on-2 or a 4-on-1. Right, let's try and break this. Good, we managed to turn off its shields, but not the med bay. I was going to try and break their drone control to turn that off, but I think we're just going to have to go for the med bay, you know. Lovely. Let's get these guys in here, kill him. Good, and then a 4-on-2, and that's the win. And that's a big win, because one of the Mantis just got 20% more fisticuffs. There isn't time to salvage the enemy ship, but your crew made off with a few nearby materials. Prepare to jump. 1 missile, 1 drone, and another 73 scrap. Lovely. Who got maximum trained? Cubbin. Outstanding. Right, so Cubbin's now really, really good at ripping people limb from limb. And Lysandra is not that far behind, because as I said, your Mantis do so much damage, they kill things really quickly, and that means they level up really quickly. So let's get to the second ping before the base. You arrive in the middle of a raging battle. Both sides are taking heavy losses. A small squadron flies past and a fighter breaks off, moving towards your position. Okay, let's have a look at these guys. Right, we're staying on 4 shields because they have a burst laser Mark III which does 5 shots, and a little laser that does 1, and a little mini beam. They do have a med bay, which is annoying, but they do not have a defense drone. So, missile. Let's just board them with the Mantis, get the cooldown underway, and then we'll get the rocks on board. I'm going to wait for them to run into their medbay before we board them. There they go. Let's get in the shields. Everyone in the shields. Artemis in their medbay. And it hit it. Excellent. So let's just kill this guy with our lasers if we can. Nope. Nah, we damaged the weapons. Not quite enough. Oh, looks like one of our mantises is in trouble, so we'll just move him out. Leave the 3 on 2 here. God damn. No. Artemis, please. Destroy that. Good, it's on fire. He's going to run in here and get killed instantly. Excellent. There isn't time to salvage the enemy ship, but we make off with 2 fuel, 1 missile, and another 64 scrap. Lovely. Okay, 329 scrap. I think we might be doing some upgrades. Oh, you fool. You forgot to run the Mantis in before you teleported out. Well, he's fine. Everybody's looking nice and healthy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the Artemis. Even though it does good damage, we're going to replace it with the ion bomb, because bombs cannot be intercepted by defense drones. They just teleport on board the ship. The ion bomb will be of more utility than the Artemis will. The Artemis just does like physical damage. This does 4 ion damage. So that will remove 4 power bars from a system, and it will do it for 4 ion ticks, and I believe an ion tick is 4 seconds, so that's 16 seconds it will depower a system. It's massive. Let's put one into weapons and max out the evasion, and maybe max out the doors as well, and then another one in drones. Sure, why not? I mean, we're rich as all hell. Let's go to this ping, and then we'll go to the base and just wait for the rebel flagship. A civilian ship is broadcasting a request for assistance on secure Federation channels. They're being harassed by rebel scouts. Will you respond? Yes, we will. Number 1. Let's have a fight. Okay, they have a boarding drone. So we're going to need our defense drone. This is a combat drone Mark II. This flies much faster than the combat drone Mark I. And they have 2 burst lasers, which each do 2. So this thing can easily strip away all of our shields. They do have a med bay. I'm going to put our evasion up to max, which is 55. And we're going to use the ion bomb to turn off their med bay. They don't have any other drones, like no repair drones or anti-personnel drones, so this should be a simple fight if the ion bomb hits, and if their drone doesn't shoot down our defense drone, and if their weapons don't all fire at the same time, which they may do. Right, let's get everyone in here. Right, see, that's turned off their med bay. It doesn't destroy it, it just turns it off. So you two now need to go in here, and the Mantis can stay where they are, because these guys have got more health. So that med bay will stay off for a very long time, longer than these guys have got. And that's why ion bombs are superb. With the rebel ship dead, we get 2 more missiles, 1 more drone, and another 94 scrap. Huge! And the civilians say, thank you, it's not much, but we can repair a bit of damage before you jump off into war. Doesn't matter, we were fully healed already anyway. Alessandra's not levelling up quite as fast as I hoped she would, but you know, every little helps. 2 mantises is all I really wanted. At least one of them is fully trained. Okay, let's get to the base, because the flagship's going to come here. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of the fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. There's not much you can do to help in that battle, and your mission holds the key to turn the tide of the war anyway. You prepare to face the flagship. And we do. That's what we're going to spend time doing. The weapons are going to stay the same. That's going to stay the same. Mantis are going to be here. Ion bomb's going to be here. We're going to need maximum everything apart from that. I would quite like the defense drone and system repair drone to both be active. Anything we can upgrade with 100. Piloting, oxygen, why not? Let's do that. Okay. Let's just wait here. You don't have to wait here. You can venture out and then attack the flagship before it comes to the base, but I had nothing better to do. This is it, the rebel flagship, and look at the size of that. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Right, before it cloaks, because it will cloak as soon as I press continue, it does indeed have a cloaking device. And it has 6 million crew, all of whom are fully trained at everything. So fighting, repairing, weapons, shields, everything. It's got really high evasion. It's got maximum doors, which is really annoying, which means if we jump into a room, we can't run around in the ship because we'll have to break through the doors first and we'll be under fisticuffs fire during that time. On the left it has an ion cannon which fires 3 massive ion bolts, and that's scary. To the left of the bridge it has a triple laser, and that's really scary. To the right of the bridge it has the scariest weapon in the game, a triple missile launcher. It fires 3 missiles at a time, so that's terrifying. Our defense drone might shoot down 1, the other 2 we're just going to have to hope miss. And on the right hand side it has an enormous beam laser which does horrific damage. So the first thing we're going to do is to deploy our defense drone and system repair drone, because we are going to take some damage. There's them pretty much guaranteed. And as soon as it decloaks, the Mantis are going to jump into this room, kill the guy manning the triple missile launcher, and then destroy the missile launcher. Now you may notice that these weapons rooms are isolated from the rest of the ship. On easy and normal mode this is true. In hard mode there's an extra blank room here, so that means they can then fix this and re-man it. So we'll be demolishing 3 of its weapons. We're going to leave this one alive, and I'll tell you why as we're doing it. First things first though, let's get our 2 drones out and active and prepare the Mantis to jump into this. Now, this thing has a maximum upgraded cloak, so that means it cools down really quickly, so you've just about got enough time to board and then either board again or to bring back your first crew, and we'll be bringing back the first crew. Now if you kill all the crew on this ship, then the AI running the ship takes over and it becomes an auto scout, in which case it can repair broken things. And we don't want it to repair broken things, especially not this. If it's breached, then it can't be repaired, but breaching things is not difficult. It's not like something you can really choose to do. It's just like a byproduct. Unless you have a breach bomb. But we do not have a breach. Okay, we took 1 damage. Our drone shot down 1 missile, 1 missed, and 1 hit an empty room, so we took 1 damage. That's okay. I'm willing to accept that. We might have enough time to sneak the rocks on. We're going to go and get the ion blast now, because I don't want my shields to be taken down by that. That gives the Mantis plenty of time to destroy the missile launcher. Lovely. So we don't need the defense drone anymore, so we can depower it and power up the mid bay. And the cloak's recharged, so we can get the Mantis back. Then as soon as the Mantis are ready to go, they're going to go and kill the beam laser. This thing. I'm going to leave this guy in this room intact. We're going to kill the rest of the crew. You do not win this battle if you kill all the crew, as I said, because the enemy AI takes over the ships. But we are going to kill all the rest of the crew, because I don't want them to be able to fix the ship. And there's a slow and laborious way of doing it, but that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. It's 3 of its 4 weapons dead. The only weapon it has is a triple laser blast, and that doesn't really affect us because we're immune. So we don't even need any evasion, because like everyone's maximum trained already. So what we're going to be doing, waiting for it to cloak. As soon as it decloaks, we're going to put the ion bomb in the medbay, because this will turn off their medbay for a very long time, and that gives us enough time to get the Mantis on board, kill a couple of guys, and then come back before it cloaks again. Because our Mantis will be trapped on board there with all of its people if we do not get them out straight away, and they will get killed, because as I said, they do have maximum doors, and that means we won't be able to escape. We should be able to kill at least 1, maybe 2. Let's go for 2. As soon as he's dead, get out. And I'm just going to rinse and repeat this until we've killed all the crew, apart from the guy in this room here. And that then gives us the freedom of the ship to run around and smash whatever the hell we want. And there's no crew in there to stop us, or repair any of it. So let's get in here, kill another 2. Quick little 2-on-1 before the next guy comes, and then it'll be a 2-on-1 until the next guy comes. But by then we'll have gone back to our own ship. And there we go. Done. We are fully healed in seconds. Yeah, their medbay is fully upgraded as well, so their guys get healed like almost instantly, like we are. There we go. That goes in there. These guys go in here. Now, because there's only 3 crew members left, and this guy's here, as soon as this guy dies, we're not going to have a 2-on-1. We're going to have a 2-on-2. And against their cloaking, so that's not great. So the rocks are going to go into the shields, and they'll get a 2-on-2 here. But that's fine, because the rocks have got more than enough health to survive a 2-on-2 against 2 guys, even if they are maximum trained. Oh. Okay. Didn't quite time that right, because he's going to get fixed up in the medbay and then come back, but that's okay. I'm just going to do that to the medbay, and I'm going to hull laser and heavy laser the door control. Okay, so his medbay is now turned off, but this guy's just standing here until it gets fixed. And I've broken the door so we can then run into the medbay and kill him before it comes back online. That was my fault. Took my eye off the ball, forgot what I was doing. Okay, let's just smash everything now. And Lysandra, you're going to go and smash the shields because you need the training and fighting. Everyone else is maximum fighting trained. So you 3 can come in here and smash its cloak. And now it's nice and chill, because this one guy is like, I'm going to kill you, and he's just constantly firing his 3 laser blasts against our 3 shields. And I'm just happily running around the ship, smashing it all to pieces. And there we go, Lysandra's now maximum fisticuffs, so all 4 of the boarding crew are now maximum trained. That's lovely. The one problem the enemy have is that their ship is so large is that it has lots of empty rooms, and oh dear, we have all these weapons that do double damage on empty rooms. And and every time you destroy a system, it's lost 1 hull, so yeah, and it's got no evasion anymore. So, goodbye Flagship. But just as we finally gain the upper hand, it somehow finds a way to make an FTL jump. We have to keep up the assault. So we get 1 missile, 1 drone, and another 33 scrap. And we've got to fight it again. We're just going to wait here. We're not going to go and fight the fleet, because as I said, you don't get anything from it. All that's going to do is increase our own jeopardy. But we are going to put the defense drone back out and put everything up. We're not going to need medbay anymore, because there's not going to be anyone left alive to fight our guys. Here it comes. It spends 1 turn repairing, and here it comes again. You chase down the flagship and discover it's heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Now the whole left hand side is gone, so it no longer has the ion cannon, and it no longer has the cloak, but it does now have drones, and this is a boarding drone. That's another reason we had to put the defense drone out, and its missile launcher's been fixed, so let's get the Mantis back on board to smash that again. And it's got a huge drone control, and it's very powered up, so let's get the rocks in to destroy the big laser. But you'll notice that none of the crew are being replaced. It's still just this one guy and his little laser. This is why I go to all the trouble of killing the crew in the first stage. So this stage becomes easy. There you go, just deactivated its drone control for quite some time. Gives me plenty of time to bring the Mantis back on board. Then that warning klaxon, which is because it does a special attack. Every now and then it will do that, and it will send out a swarm of 2 or 3 more combat drones. And that can be quite a lot of firepower if they all hit. But luckily for us, they don't. Let's get the Mantis back on here, then we'll get the rocks back in here to smash this. And once the drone control is offline, like, that was going to shoot down its boarding drone, but I think the Mantis have done enough damage to the drone control that we've turned off that particular nuisance. which means we no longer need the defense drone, which means I can actually turn my hull laser back on. Lovely. We're going to keep the evasion nice and high, just so everything misses. Like Rock, you can go and help out. Smash the drone control, please. Let's turn the heavy laser on. Okay, that's been destroyed. Even though the drone control has been destroyed, it will still get that special drone surge. So yeah, 3 of them is quite a lot of firepower. So they could, in theory, even now, strip away all their shields, especially if it syncs up with this thing. But our guys are just going to smash the shields in no time at all. As soon as the shields are down, we're just going to bring them back. Heavy laser is going to concentrate on smashing the piloting. Hull laser is just going to go in an empty room. Nice. Depower the ion bomb, turn on the hull beam, and then draw a line through these 4 empty rooms, and that'll do 8 hull damage. And that'll be the win. There you go, now it's got 0 evasion. Not that the beam laser cares about that, because that almost hits anyway. And there we go. And once again, it somehow manages to warp away, leaving behind 1 fuel, 1 missile, and another 35 scrap. 76 scrap. What can we do with that? Enhance the drone control. So indeed, there is a 3rd stage to this fight. Let's return everyone back to stations and get ready for this fight. Sometimes I've got like different drones or weapons in the cargo bay, and you can tailor it to which stage of the fight you're on, but I don't have that luxury in this particular run through. So let's see what it's got this time. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it's sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. So indeed, it has lost the right hand side of its ship, so it now no longer has the big beam weapon or the drone control, but it does have a teleporter. But someone was clever enough to kill all of the crew in the first stage, so there's no one left to board us. Hurrah! But it does have this green bar and this green shield. This is a Zoltan shield. We've kind of been avoiding these. Gonna have to chip away at like the 20 odd hit points this Zoltan shield does before we can even attempt to do anything else. And we cannot board or teleport through that shield. That's why all the weapons are active. But luckily, ion weapons do double damage to ion shields, so that will do 8 damage to that shield. We're going to put the hull laser up here, heavy laser down here, and the hull beam just kind of hitting as many rooms as it can. 4, because I think the hull beam will do 1 damage to the shield per room. Oh, we should probably also put out the defense drone. We only really need 3 layers of shield, because that's the only laser it's got. Apart from that super weapon it mentioned. That was the heavy laser. That did 2, because it does 2 damage. Yep, looks like the hull laser took off 3. The heavy laser took off a couple. Ow. Well, we're on fire, so we don't care about that. And there we go. 8 damage to the ion shield from the ion bomb. We're now going to depower the ion bomb and the hull beam, and we're going to power up the teleport and get our people on there to get rid of that missile launcher. Even though it's about to fire again. And here comes its super weapon. Its super weapon's quite scary. It's... well, you'll see what it is. It's about a dozen laser blasts. Ow! That hurt. That hurt quite a lot. Well, we're at least stripping away some of it. Like, the rocks are in position. Get in there and smash its shields. Repair drone's going to repair the beach and then repair the oxygen. Come on, Mantis. Kill the missile. Kill the missile launcher. Good. Looks like our defense drone got shot down, so we'll put more power to our own shields. Bring a Mantis back on board. Here comes another super weapon burst. Ugh. I hate that thing. We don't need the teleporter to be triple anymore. In fact, the rocks can come out straight away. I mean, the piloting's already smashed, so let's just put the hull laser... Now let's put the heavy laser on the shields. No, hull laser and heavy laser on the shields. Hull beam needs to hit as many empty rooms as it can. Looks like it can hit 3 of them, so that's going to be 6 damage. So hopefully the hull laser and heavy laser will smash the shields. Yes, they did, and they breached it. Hull laser, empty room. Heavy laser doesn't really matter what it hits. As long as it hits something. Heavy laser, we'll just go for that. And that should be the victory. 246, and then 3 shots from the hull. Yeah, that's going to be the win. Huzzah! There we go! No escape that time. And thanks to the valiant effort of our ship, our crew have killed the enemy flagship, throwing their fleet into chaos and ensuring a Federation victory. And then we get the title scroll. So we'll just press escape. So final score 4021. Let's have a look at the stats. 4000 is kind of pretty good for easy mode. Can and do farm. They deliberately get caught by their fleet and fight the enemy fleet over and over again. You can get scores of 7,000 or 8,000 by doing that. So this session we killed 39 ships, we explored 99 beacons, we collected 2,431 scrap, and we hired 11 crew. Final score 4,000 and 4,201. Not bad going. So that was the Rock Type A cruiser in FTL. It's good fun. As long as you can get rid of your missiles and get some... I was going to say proper weapons. Get some different weapons, because missiles are good weapons. Next time we do FTL, I don't know when that will be, but it's the high-risk glass cannon stealth cruiser. And yeah, that's just all kind of fun. That's just... that's a thing. You'll notice the lack of shields. Yeah, it's a thing. So that playthrough is going to be fun. I hope you find this one fun. I always love a playthrough of FTL. It's one of my favourite games. I've got thousands of hours on this game. We haven't even reached the end of the A layouts for every ship. I mean, these ones, some of them are only used in the advanced mode of the game. Then we've got this. And then we've got all the B types for all the ships that we haven't done yet. So there's still plenty of playthrough ability on this. We'll keep this going for quite some time. For many, many more months of excitement on FTL. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. And I hope to see you again for whatever video you feel like watching next on this channel. Until then, do look after yourself. And I'll speak to you again soon.